afternoon. Welcome to Tote TV. Cheers. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Tote. Okay, well, that was exciting. Anyway,
Interrupt this regularly scheduled podcast with doors blowing open.
we are in the middle of a nor'easter. We are not getting the snow, but man, are we getting wind and rain.
Yeah.
And the wind blew open a door that has a tendency to pop open every now and then, so it blew through our MacGyvered fix. So we had to run down, but we wanted to make sure it wasn't something that cats could get out of or anything like that, but it's all good.
If a cat's stupid enough to go outside in this, they can stay out there.
Last night, we were putting the guys out for their final bit, and no, it was this morning when Dudley came and he was looking out on the porch. I'm like, dude, if you're stupid enough to go out there, you deserve it. Because really, and at one point he's standing there looking out, and there's this huge gust of wind, and he turned tail and ran away. Good thinking. You really have a very nice berth in here, and you do not want to be out in that.
This is not the day for a walkabout.
No, it is. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's very cold. So, I am wearing, this is an Alice Starmore sweater that was one of the first ones I knit. It is in yarn that I don't even remember. It's 100% wool yarn. It's just a tiny little bit scratchy, but very, very warm. I love this sweater.
Yeah.
It's one of her fisherman sweaters.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Color on you, too.
And you are wearing...
I'm wearing the Tales from Childhood shawl by Yumi Yarns. This has been my friend for the last couple days because it's light enough that I really don't feel it on me, but it's keeping the back of my neck warm.
And it's the perfect shape.
Right, because it's not too bulky here.
But it stays on.
But it stays on, and if I'm getting too much, I can just go like that. So it's a very good shape.
Yes.
So. Daily, Tabitha.
Oh, she's so happy.
But she just let me do it.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Couple of quick things. It's February 1st, so we have things to show you.
Yes.
That's coming up in a second. We got a couple of emails from people who were trying to renew their Harry Potter yarns, and I had forgotten to update the amounts. So if you... Okay, Tabitha just tried to knock over my water. If you tried to update your account to renew for February and it didn't work, please go back and try it again because I've fixed that, and we've had several orders come in. So
yeah, so if you got the email, because the invoices went out at noon Eastern time, so if you got the invoice right away and went in right away to try and buy it and it showed no quantity, you did not miss out. Go back again.
Right,
the quantities are there. It's also our first month doing it this way, so there are just a couple things that we had to learn along the way. So
we listed a bunch of extra, so if you didn't get January's and you want to get February's, it's available for you to get. If you got it last month and you didn't get the email, please let us know so that we can send you an invoice separately so that we make sure that we get you still get your yarn. So that is Harry Potter. I think pretty much.
Yeah, and I'll put a link down below right to the listing. But if you bought last month and you're signed up, and you should have an email, so don't go buy the from the listing. Buy from your invoice that was emailed to you, because if you buy from the listing, you're going to put yourself on the list twice.
Okay.
For next month, and you'll get double invoices. So we don't want that.
Very confusing.
Yes.
Okay.
Harry Potter. Done.
Harry Potter. All right. Couple of questions that I wanted to address from questions and comments from the last episode. So we have Bonnie Lynn says, one question, were you both always journal people? I love Mary Beth's journal, but my life is littered with journals with 2 or 3 pages written in them. I'm thinking either you are a journal person or you aren't, but I'd like to be wrong. No, we have not both been journal people. We have neither been journal people. We love journals, so we buy them.
We're exactly like you,
Yeah.
because I love the idea of being a journal person. I buy all of the accoutrement to be a journal person, and then I never journal.
I
try to do it, but
I used to have a calendar that, a Harry Potter calendar, as a matter of fact, in college, where I would try and write in, each thing, something each day. It was a desk calendar, so I would try and write if I did something. And it's really cool to go back and see those, so I really like that idea of doing it. And since we got the 5-year journals in the little book that we do, I have not missed a day. Those I have been very, very good with.
I'm thinking more the junk journaling.
But the junk journaling, we have started
kind of thing,
quite a few times. I will see how long this goes. I started it last year and got only so far, and then, life takes over, and
it's just, I just have to force myself to sit down. And the problem is when I decide that today I'm going to go and I'm going to journal, then my mind is blank.
Right.
It's like, I don't know what to journal. I don't know what to do. And,
right.
Okay, well, I'll pick up my knitting.
Because that's easy. You know where you are. You know what you're doing. You don't have to follow a pattern for the most part, because most of our knitting is just simple.
Plus, I know how to knit. Even if I start a new knitting project, I'm comfortable with that.
Right.
So
one of the things I'm trying to do this time is put everything in one journal, so that I don't have to go and find my book journal for when I finish a book. By the way, I finished The Once and Future Witches. If you haven't read it, you must read it. It's amazing. It's wonderful. And we're going to be talking about it later in the month. And it's so good. Just read it. Anyway, so I'm trying to put my books in there. And then if we have a good recipe that we really like, I'm trying to put that in there. And if something happens that I never remember to take pictures. I try and remember to take pictures, but you take a picture and you put it in there. That's the kind of thing. So, my projects, rather than having a separate journal for my projects, I'm putting it all in one, so that I'm trying to keep everything in one place, so that I only have to find one journal. It's not, is this my book journal? Is this my project journal? One of my, one thing.
Yeah, my thing is just that I want it all to be, beautiful right off the bat, and have it be the perfect journal from the journal people that I follow on Instagram. And
that's
when that doesn't happen, then it's just like, whatever, I'm not going to do it. If it can't be perfect, I'm not going to do it.
Well, what I like was I took I got a pad from Stamperia that was Lady Vagabond, and it had things that you could put together to start a journal. Right. And then we had pretty paper that I could use as extra pages, and I threw in some Alice pages as well, because it's all Alice all year. But that gave me the basis, a starting point, so that I could then build from there. Right. And as I'm doing things, I just did a whole write-up on the Once and Future Witches, and it didn't take the one little page that I thought it was going to take. Not really. I knew it was going to take more. But it took closer to 5 or 6 pages, because I have quotes from the book and that kind of thing that I wanted to put in the journal. So I taped them in. So I'm adding pages as I go along. What I want by the time I'm done is a great big thick thing that I'm going to have a wonderful time next year going through and remembering, oh, look, this is what I did. Oh, look, this is that kind of thing. So that's my goal. I have yet to reach it, but I'm getting better and better every year. Yeah. So I'm getting a little bit better each time. By the time I'm 90, maybe I'll actually do it. Who knows? All right. Instead of the laundry, said she loved Mrs. Weasley. She wanted to know, can you suggest a book or YouTube tutorial that would start her on the way to either crocheting or knitting?
For knitting, Very Pink Knits. She has excellent videos, starting from casting on to all the way up to the more advanced techniques.
Knit Pearl Hunter is another one that's really good.
They're both in very short bursts.
Right.
So that you can, today I'm going to cast on. And it's going to take me 10 minutes to watch this video, so that it's achievable goals and pieces. Plus they are very good at very good camera angles, and very good at explaining and teaching you.
Yeah.
So
as far as starting patterns, I saw that somebody answered you and said Tin Can Knits is a great one to start with. They have, their patterns are a little overwhelming when you first take a look at them, but when you start reading through them, it's because they're giving you all the information for why you're doing a heel gusset and why you're doing this. They're explaining the mechanics and why you're doing it so that they're fantastic.
And the first time you look at a knitting pattern or a crochet pattern or any pattern, it's going to be daunting. Give it a quick look through all the way through. Even though you don't understand what you're reading, it'll come back to you that like, oh, I think I read that.
Right.
And then when you're ready to start, take it line by line and just trust the pattern person.
Right.
The designer. That's the word I'm looking for. That they will get you through it. So as you just go line by line and, you know, piece by piece, you'll make it through. Don't try and look at the great big cute. We'll be back.
Door number 2 blew open.
You'd think we'd be having a hurricane, and this door that just blew open doesn't normally blow open.
We were in high wind advisory, so... Okay, the other thing I wanted to say was when you get to a point where you're ready to start, if you are not already a member of our Crafting with the Toads on Facebook, join us over there, and if you have any questions about the pattern or anything like that, put it in there, because if we're not available to answer it, the Hive Mind does.
Say, and it's a fantastic group. They're
so good.
Helpful. Everybody's so great about jumping in and helping, so that at any given time somebody will come in and help you.
Right. So join us over on Crafting with the Toads on Facebook, and any questions that you have, we can help you with.
Yeah.
And you can put up pictures of your pattern and that kind of thing, and we can walk you through step by step.
Yeah. I'll put a link again down below to the Facebook group.
Okay, so that was it. There was one more that came through. Okay, so Beth Stafford said she was wondering if the February Alice color was the Queen of Hearts, because she just found a book of Alice in Wonderland that she forgot she had, and she was looking through it.
So, today's February 1st.
It is.
And we get new Alice colors.
We
February
do.
1st.
And as a matter of fact, I'm watching like wind just blow.
Yeah.
The other fun thing is that
February.
we have construction going all around us, so that I keep watching for like a construction.
Oh, did you see all their sheets? Their plywood sheets and everything is blown, and they're like lying in the driveway.
Oh my god!
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
absolutely
just
crazy. That you don't care.
Okay, right.
You don't want to hear that.
It is February. There's a certain holiday in the middle of February, so somebody had to be February.
Right.
Really. So
Here you go.
here is the Queen of Hearts.
Yes. So very good call, Beth.
Yes.
This is the Queen of Hearts.
So the Queen of Hearts is pink. She's got like a pink base, and then just red and gold, just like a playing card.
I have the picture
Gorgeous.
in the illustration, or the illustration that we drew inspiration from. It is part of the listing. You will see it next to this, and you will say, "Oh, yeah, they got it."
Yeah. So
I love
Yes.
this color so much.
I do too.
So
It is
much.
Just gorgeous.
About 4 weeks ago, I woke up and I said to Helen, "I know how we're dyeing the Queen of Hearts. I know what we're doing." And I explained it to her, and she was like, "Okay, all right, we'll see how it goes." And it came out exactly as I thought it was going to come out. So I'm so happy with it.
And I love it in the skein, but when you knit it up, it's so pretty. Look at that. So this is my hat for February. It is called the WALK hat. I will link to the pattern. It is a very simple hat. It is 1x1 rib, pretty much straight up, and then you decrease. But it's done up in Aran weight. So I was looking for an Aran weight hat because I wanted to knit up in our sweater toad, so everybody could see how our sweater toad knits up. It is, if you think of our DK as being this lovely squish factor, times that by 2, and that's the squish factor of the sweater toad. So that is the Queen of Hearts knit up. Love it.
It's gorgeous.
Also, I started this. This is maybe a cumulative 2 hours worth of knitting. If that.
It's up so fast. What size needles are you doing it on?
10.
10?
Because I called for 10 and a half, and I couldn't remember whether I went up or down because we didn't have 10 and a half.
Okay.
So I went down to 10. So
Cool. It is beautiful.
yeah, love it. So available on 100% sock, DK, and sweater.
Yep. All right. What we are doing is each month we're doing a variegated, and then we're doing a tonal to go with it. This month's tonal, you hold, because it does not look good against me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Look how good that looks against me, though. Okay, so this month's tonal is Bill the Lizard. So Bill the Lizard is a teal. It is a bluey green. This is the type of yarn that if you're going to do a sweater or a big project with it, get everything that you need up front, because we found with dyeing it, some came out greener, some came out bluer.
Right.
So that get what you need all at once so that we can make sure we dye it
make sure
all
that
at
we
once.
match it, because if you buy it and you're like, oh, I need another skein, and you get it 6 months or whatever down the road, it will very definitely be different. It is different every time it's dyed, just because it's a combination of different colors.
Right. It also is, it depends on, sometimes if the water is a little bit hotter because it's the summer, it comes out differently. And if the
Right.
water's a little bit colder because it's crazy, it comes out a little bit differently. So with this one, if you're going to get with this is variegated. This is going to come out pretty much the same every time. This blue-green, for some reason, sometimes it comes out a little bit bluer, sometimes it comes out a little bit greener.
Yeah.
Okay, so we also did it in Hairy Toad. It is, as you can see, the Hairy Toad takes it a little bit bluer.
Yeah.
So, again, it depends on the base, too. But yes, that is Bill the Lizard.
So Bill is available 100% sock, DK, sweater, Harry. All available now. All beautiful.
So we had a couple people who got in touch with us and tell us that they love doing sock sets from other dyers, and they were wondering if we were going to do sock sets. And we thought, okay, Alice is the perfect time to start doing sock sets. So we have Down the Rabbit Hole sock set that has Down the Rabbit Hole and Alice.
So what we're doing is the variegated will be your main skein, and the tonal will be your mini. So.
And then we have the Queen of Hearts with Bill as this is your socks, your 80-20 superwash nylon mix, both of them. They're both our sock toad.
Yeah.
And then 20 grams. So you get 100 grams for the main skein and the 20 gram mini skein to do heels and toes and cuffs if you like.
So those are available now too.
So we are going to start adding more sock sets, but we thought let's start with the first two things of Alice. Okay. So that's that. Those are our new colors. We hope you like them. They're wonderful. We love them. And then, this is just for you guys, because we had said we were going to have bags for the shows, and, well, life just keeps getting in the way. So
going forward with bags, just so everybody knows, when we make bags, they're going to come in short batches, small batches. As we make them, we'll put them up. There will be absolutely probably no rhyme or reason as to when bags are available. It's just going to be when we find the time, we'll put up some and we'll make bags and we'll put them up, rather than making it, 4 or 5 here or there and then stockpiling them. It'll just be, hey, we made bags this week.
When you see the bags, you're going to understand. All right. So we have 2 bag styles to do. Okay. This is our first one. Are you ready for this? Oh my God, it's so good.
We're quite pleased with our work.
Oh my God, I love it so much. And I'm so happy I made a mistake, so I can't sell this one, so I get to keep it. Okay, so here you go. This is the first of the Alice bags. We're using Tula Pink's True Colors?
Yeah.
True Colors. It has 2 sets of...
Our warranty ran out.
Sorry. Okay. It has 2 sets of Renaissance ribbons. There's one set that goes up and around the handles, And then there's another that goes around the bottom of the bag. This is a tote bag. It's one of our totes. It has her fairy dust inside. There is our across the back pockets. This one has 4 pockets. There's one that's very thin for pens and things like that. There's a wider one for your phone, a much wider one for patterns, that kind of thing, wide on either side. So 4 pockets going across. It's a nice, deep, heavy bag.
The front is a pocket.
That's right. The front is a pocket. So here's another pocket that you can stick your keys in or something like that. This is on canvas. So this piece is canvas.
All right, so hold up so they can actually see the image.
It's down the rabbit hole. So this is the down the rabbit hole bag. And it is only available in this size.
And these colors.
And these colors.
And there are only 4.
There are going to be 4 of them. We have 4 of them ready to go. Well, almost ready to go. They're cut and ready to go so that I just have to finish piecing them. But these, there are going to be 4 of these that are available. But that's it. So we're going to be making it again, but I don't know when. As Helen said, right. We don't know when. A lot of time goes into making the bag so that it's just
when we can find the time
right.
to make them. So.
But that's the back, and that's the front. And this is 16 inches wide, and I think 13 inches tall. I think that's what the measurements are. And then it just opens up.
A 6-inch wide
There's a
bottom.
6-inch wide bottom so that there's a nice wide bottom. You can fit a ton of stuff in here, and it's a great tote bag, project bag. It is lined with interfacing, heavy duty interfacing on the outside part of it, medium weight interfacing on the inside part so that it's doubly interfaced so that this is a sturdy bag. So that is down the rabbit hole.
And then this is our market tote. So this is a big bag. It's 21 wide by about 14 or 15 tall. So this fits everything. This fits all your projects.
This fits Tabitha.
This fits Spike.
Yeah, this probably would.
So you have again inside pockets. The We're All Mad Here is the image. And that's a pocket. There's going to be a snap right here, a metal snap that'll close it because we realized once we made it that it's a little too floppy. We wanted some kind of closure on it.
So it's one of the metal magnetic snaps.
Right. It's a nice bronze snap. Ribbons on the handles, ribbons across the bottom. And again, like the tote, it's a 6-inch wide bottom. It's a nice wide bottom. So you can fit a ton in here.
When we first saw the true colors, the first thing we said to each other was, oh my God, these are the Alice bags.
Right.
Because they're so perfect for Alice in Wonderland. So this is what we have done.
So there are 4 of each in the shop right now. We will be making more. We will be making different ones as well.
Right.
So that when we make more, it may not be these images.
It may not be
these fabrics, but it'll be the similar type.
Yeah, it's going to be the bright, colorful mixing of fabrics and ribbons and that kind of thing.
So 4 of each of these right now.
So, and these together, look how cool they look together. These are really awesome bags. God, I love these so much.
Quite pleased.
Yes.
And again, it's really a shame that we need to put a snap in this one because now it's mine.
Also, we forgot to put the toads in, so can't sell it without the toad.
There'll be our Toad Hollow tag right here.
Okay, so these are the bags. There you go. All right. So I think that's it.
Yeah, the only last bit of admin is this week, starting on Thursday, we have our shows for February. So we are doing Knit and Escape Galentine's Day, and we are
30
Okay. 10:30
to 11:30.
To 11:30 on Thursday morning. 6 to 7 p.m. on Thursday night. We will be part of the knit night that is immediately following our session, which is 7 to 8 p.m. And then we will have one more showing on Knit and Escape. I believe it's Friday. We're on one of the trivia, one of the little trivia bursts that she does. So go to knitandescape.com, get your tickets. It's going to be a fun time. She's got a ton of stuff going on. And then starting Friday is Stitches at Home for February. And we are on Friday from
3:30 to 4 Central Time. We did not realize it was Central Time. So we told you 3:30 to 4 Eastern Time. It's Central Time.
Yeah.
So we're actually 4:30 to 5. I think it's 4:30 to 5 Central Eastern. It's 3:30 to 4 Central Time. And then
I'll put them down below. We don't know. We're on Friday and Saturday afternoon.
Saturday we're on from 3 to 3:30, but again, Central Time.
Right.
So that's, oh my gosh.
So
gonna be
shows
a
this
fun
weekend.
week.
Yeah, we got a lot of. Somebody may have to come onto the Zoom and remind us which Zoom we're on.
Right.
But,
so tomorrow we are dyeing. We are dyeing up. We have the Galentine's Day color all ready to go, but we're dyeing mini skeins to go with it. So that's going to be that. And then we have our special colors for the stitches that we are dyeing tomorrow that we're very excited about. So we will be showing you those. We will show you everything
on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Tomorrow we are doing State of the Knitting.
Yes.
And we will be showing you State of the Knitting.
And then Wednesday will be the preview for the shows, and Thursday and Friday we have no podcasts.
Right. Oh, on Wednesday, I'm also going to show you a very quick update of my temperature library because I have finished January. So I want you to see the finished January and starting February.
Okay.
All right.
All right, cool.
Okay, so I think that does it. We
Happy
hope you guys,
February, everybody.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. And stay safe, stay warm.
Yeah, if you're in the Northeast,
stay dry.
Stay dry and warm, and don't go outside.
Yeah. New Jersey is in a state of emergency right now.
Yeah.
The entire state's in a state of emergency. So, yeah, fun times. Okay. We will see you tomorrow.
Have a great day, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.